Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be reviewing and testing, so-called, so to say, I guess you can call it testing, the new Mythically Awakened Lupu. It was actually Mythically Awakened like last week, but I didn't get the time to make a video on it. I really wanted to make a video on this specific one because this particular Mythical Awakening definitely made me. I definitely had a lot of strong thoughts and feelings about this one. So let's just start off by looking at his skills. Let's look at the passive skill. Decreases magic damage received by 50%. Increases suffocation resistance rate of all offensive allies by 70%. Decreases P attack and block rate of enemies. Universal enemies and that. Sorry, universal enemies by 50%. Immediately, why do you balance heroes this way? He's just a meta breaker again. Meta breaker for the Melias, all the Melias and the Gyauliduses inside the arena. Oh, and also suffocation resistance. Really? That's like what? No, what? That's just so odd. It's so odd that you would choose it for offensive type heroes as well, which just so happens that Fi is one of them. I can't. I actually just feel that this is so wrong. But either way, when I saw this, I immediately knew that Tara and Noah's usage rates would immediately plummet. Like, okay, I can't show it to you because it's already been so long and her usage rate has dropped already. It's 5%. She's just not good in the arena anymore. There's too many lupus around. But before he was mythically awakened, it had like, I think it was like 14% usage rate. It literally became a third of that because of this update. Like, why do you balance heroes this way? Come on, Dev. Okay, let's just go back to him first. The first skill, 50%, sorry, it's not 50, that's preposterous. 500% physical damage to one enemy, 70% that the defense ignores, and 50% lethal rate. Attack is universal type hero first. Okay, that's not really very important. You'll see later that this prioritization is actually really flimsy. It's like really flimsy. 70% chance to evade all attacks for 3 turns after using this skill is pretty neat. Now, you don't want, actually you want to use this skill for damage, you don't, because normally this is only a single target skill. It's only a single target skill. But you do want to use this skill so that he will evade the attacks. Like, it's not a bad skill. It's not a bad skill. It's not gonna do that much damage because it's only a single target damn thing. But yeah, it will increase his bulk, and you definitely need him to increase the bulk because you want him to use the awaken skill, which you will get to later. Scales of the Sun. 400% physical damage to all enemies, that's not bad. 40% additional critical rate, that's normal. But here's the real kicker. Decreases blocking rate and defense by 40% for 4 turns. Now this is why you definitely want to build skill use chance on Lupu. Because this is insane. Hopefully I'll be playing matches in real time later to test him out in the arena. Hopefully you will get to see this in play because this is such a good thing. I really like this thing. But at the same time, if the enemy uses it and you don't use it, then well, you're screwed. And the awaken skill, which I talked about earlier, 20,000 fixed damage. 20,000 fixed damage? Are you kidding? That's really not impressive. Like 20,000 fixed damage. It's just fixed damage. 20,000. Even if you decrease their defense, you don't do more damage. That's really sad. Silencing 80% for 3 turns. Now, this is I have nothing really much to say about that, but it is really strange that it does the silencing effect, if you ask me. No, though I will say that silencing is the same debuff that Melia does, isn't it? So is it increasing people's silencing resistance would nerf Melia as well? Is that what they're going for? I don't really know. Reveals the hiding. Okay, yes, this is the reason why you want to use the awakening skill very fast, because you want to basically, yeah, it just basically turns auto hot turns the enemy's height off. Now, why do you want to turn the height off? It's because so that your single target skills can hit those stupid hiding enemies like the hiding Malias, the hiding Taras and whatnot. And most importantly, so that your counter attack will go through. Now, I know that in the current meta, I don't think there are a lot of characters running counter rate in as their standard build, but I have a hero on my team who's running the auto counter accessory, so this is very important for me. Okay, so that will be my Lupu's equipment. I will be testing Lupu on two different teams, as I think I said so earlier. The first team I'll be testing him on, I'll be using the Crit and Lethal build. Crit and Lethal build. I have set this up as my build for Lupu, which is 1 crit, 1 lethal, 2 HP, 2 HP, crit rate, skill use chance, and awakening gauge as the jewels. 5000 fixed damage when skill. I'm gonna keep the fixed damage when using the skill, by the way, because I just can't stand the fixed damage skill. Using any other damage buffing accessory literally does nothing on that. I just can't stand it. I have the exclusive item max, of course. Oh yeah, we forgot to look at the exclusive item. I already unlocked all of them so they would show, but I might as well just say just in case. Now you only get the 70% chance to evade on the tier 1 of the exclusive item, which everyone will get lah. Stage 2 plus counter rate 20%. Now this is good, but that's only good if you want to run like a counter build on Lupu. As I showed you just now, my Lupu is not using a counter build, but I suppose counter rate, why not? Decrease awaken gauge, skill gauge by 3. Yes, this is good because you want him to use the awakening skill earlier. In fact, I actually didn't realize that he has awakening skill reduction already. What? I actually never noticed. His awakening skill just doesn't feel like it goes up that fast. But oh well, whatever you have to take it for what it is said. And yeah. Continue on with my fighter soul. I have the standard. I have like normal stuff. I still have not done my fighter soul up to a high grade. I think my fighter soul is grade 3 now. Yeah, I think it's grade 3. Actually, I'm supposed to add this. Add this instead of. No wait, I can't change my fighter soul skill. Wait, I'm gonna change it actually. I'm gonna add this instead. Because I want to do more damage to the other Lupus and the Fies. Which you'll see somehow a lot of people have Fies. I really have no idea why people have Fies. They pulled Fies so quickly. I'm actually shocked. But okay. Either that or they bought the hero, but I don't believe that many people spend to buy the hero. But you'll see that people do. Actually, I suppose the people do buy the heroes. People will probably buy the Berserker rings as well. Like, I encountered so painfully many Berserker rings. Oh well. And for the second build, I'll be using the speed build on him, but I'll change the team up a bit as well. Just to give you an idea, I'm using the one that is used by 10% only, and I'll be testing the one that's used by 80% later. I actually don't really understand why people are using Lupu as the speed leader that much. I mean, I guess his skills don't do that much damage because one of them is a one target skill, but speed on Lupu. I will test that later. The armors, not many people are running counter. Okay, yeah. I didn't really expect anyone to be using counter in the current meta anyway. Anyway, without further ado, let's just get into it. I'll be playing, to keep this short, 3 games using each build. So, let's just get into it. Game number 1. I'm going to turn up the volume a little bit. The Surtur has a Berserker's ring, you can see the icons. Oh my god. Not again. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what to say. The proccing accessories, dude. They buff the proccing accessories. The proccing accessories are so annoying now. And, well, there's nothing to do about that. I really don't know what's wrong there. The proccing accessories, they just are so annoying. There's such a high debuff cast rate. And I think I saw the Melia has the Berserker's Ring as well. I saw the Melia has the Berserker Ring. I hope that this is not both luxurious Berserker's Ring. Like, I know you can get the Berserker's Ring, they're not that difficult to get. I mean, they are super difficult to get. But I do have a Berserker's Ring. But my Berserker's Ring is the worn one only because I was unlucky and got the worn one from the Heavenly Stairs. I mean, I guess you can't say that getting the worn one, the worst one from the free-to-play game mode is unlucky, but I have no idea how else to explain why so many people have Berserker Rings. What? I honestly don't believe that there are that many people who spend to buy the Berserker's Ring, but everything else indicates that people do. Yeah. Anyway, this is good. We're gonna use this skill. This is really good. Decreasing all their defense by 40%. All of our skills do more damage, which is a crying shame because everyone is silenced. I thought I gave silence resistance to more than just Lupu, or did I didn't. Okay, apparently not. And well, everyone is silenced. Rip. There's no way. I don't think we can. We lost this. Some of them even got re-silenced. Lol. Why didn't I add silence? I thought I added silence resistance to some of these people. Apparently we didn't resist it and we just got unlucky. Oh well. We didn't get to do much during the skill duration because people were the defense debuff duration, but because people were silenced. But if you remember last time, before they revamped Kyle, he had the same decreasing defense, right? It was basically just like that, except it to 5 targets. And he dies by Death Diva, yeah. I honestly don't feel like I want to put death resistance on my team because Chris usage rate is only at 6%. I don't really want to know if I should use Gyarados again because he does give perfect death debuff immunity. I'm not sure, but if I did decide to add him, I'm not really sure who I'd remove. And our team is almost dead. Yep, loss. You know, it was not that bad. It was not that bad considering the opponent's team's health. And the fact that we were silenced, my whole team was silenced. Okay, round 2. Hopefully Lupu will move so you can get to see him do stuff. Okay, of course, it's the first skill, this one. I have a feel like removing him from the team just because he uses this skill on the first turn. But then again, I suppose it does help for this. Oh. Yep, we take it's so little damage from this because of Soto. Okay, maybe, yeah, I'm not gonna remove your team. Remove your Soto. I'm sorry. You're good. You're good. Not a lot of damage coming from us. Probably because this guy is really strong, much stronger than even us. It was like I'm here earlier than normal. My normal rank is like 2,000, 3,000. No, 3,000 plus when the season ends. And my current rank is like 1,900. So I'm fighting people who are actually much stronger than the people I'm supposed to be fighting, if that makes any sense. Here comes the single target. Actually, it's gonna kill one of my heroes, yeah, because the Guardian immunity timed out because of Melia's skill. Okay, that's not so bad. I wish Delron's transformed to reduce their defense, their attack though, but okay, well, that's too bad. It would be nice if he gets the counter, but yeah. Okay, he didn't silence anyone except he silenced Melia. Okay, that's good. Gyarados is not that big of a problem right now. If I think. Ooh, that much damage? Really? You didn't even have the defense decrease. Oh, did one of them die? No, what? 430,000 damage and none of them died? Are you kidding? They must have had the 1 HP survival or something. No, that's such a waste if one of them died. No. Okay, I think we lost this again, but I think we lost again. Lupu and Colt dies, okay. The 5 is already on Berserk, at least, so maybe we can win. Okay, no, maybe not. Everyone is frozen. I did remove freezing immunity, freezing resistance, because I thought it was more important to add silence resistance, because I thought Gyarados would actually usage rate of Playmat like Tara, but people still using Gyarados, probably because he's an 07 Knight with super OP stats, even at level 50 compared to everyone. Yep, and you have a 50 Gyarados or something. Oh my, how do you even have? I don't actually understand how these people are getting 70 07 Knights. Oh well, but I knew as I was saying, Gyarados usage rate did not go down. In fact, it's still going up. So freezing immunity, I don't think you can remove that just yet. So we've already lost 2 times in a row. Oh my god! But as I said earlier, I feel like these teams that I'm facing are so much stronger than the ones that I normally face at the end of the season, when I reach the grand rank at like Thursday or Friday. Wait, yeah, tomorrow, Thursday or Friday. We're currently here and on Wednesday. Our win rate is lower than it was, and we are fighting people who are just doing so much more than us in terms of damage and defense. But we did use Lupu's first skill. Yes, that's what I want to see. Unfortunately, they are on Guardian's Ring about 4 turns. We should be on turn 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5. We have until turn 5 to deal damage, okay? Silence some of them, please. And it's such a waste because the defense decreasing doesn't do anything to help this, but at least silence one of them. You silence Chris, okay, that's not too bad. And you got paralyzed. Yes, the proccing accessories are genuinely so annoying. Now, the proccing rate is just so high. Okay, he actually didn't do a lot of damage with that thing. Okay, here we go. He removes the defense from himself and decreases the attack, but it fixed damage. Okay, I suppose this is where fixed damage is beneficial. Auto counter his ass. Okay. Yeah, the counter does a lot of damage because of the... Yes! This is the perfect skill to use on their defense decrease. Look at how much damage. I'm pretty sure that we should have a good chance to win this. He doesn't even have Surtur. His quiz definitely did. Yep, this is a win. We can't lose this, right? We can't lose this. Please don't lose to a singular quiz. A singular quiz that also doesn't even have a Berserker ring. Please don't lose to the quiz. There's no way we can lose, right? He can death debuff my whole team, but my Surtur still has death debuff resistance, so we have to get really unlucky for that to happen. Did he get death? No, okay, no, he didn't get death debuff. My Surtur didn't get death debuff. That's the most important thing. But how did the quiz do that much damage? Oh yeah, because we're still on defense decrease. Yep, we can see how strong the defense decrease is from Lupu. Yes, that's why you definitely want skilled use chance. Oh my god! Did you really just kill Surtur with death debuff? Oh my god, are we actually gonna lose? Please hit Malia. Hit Malia. Oh my god. At least Malia can revive. Oh, thank goodness. I haven't been 1v5 by a Chris in a long time before. For a long time now. It would suck terribly if that happened today. Well, those are the 3 games with the Crit Little build. I'm gonna change the build over to the speed build. I'm gonna remove Jalons from the team because he's no longer needed as a speed leader. Oh, and by the way, I chose Jalons as a speed leader over Tara because Tara is practically not doing anything now, because she can't suffocate the people as much as before. I also chose Jalons as the 3 target counter and the what do you call that? The P attack decrease. I wanted his attack decrease so that we will survive even if the Lupu uses the defense decreasing skill for a while. So yeah, Tara still viable as evidenced by the 5% usage rate, but she's just not as great as she was before. Okay, so we'll be switching out the build now. Do I have speed weapons on standby? I'm not sure if I have speed. Oh yeah, okay, I have speed weapons on standby. Okay, I think they are enough. I'm going to be moving critical rate and I'm gonna add the speed attack jewel. I've been getting, you see on top my Dark Knight jewels. I've been getting seriously really unlucky. Counter damage and speed damage. No one uses these. It's just it makes me frustrates me to no degree. I really wanted the crit lethal and the what was the other one? Survive with 1 HP, the crazy OP one. I really wanted that, but bad luck. I'll be setting him as the speed leader now, and I'm gonna change the formation over to this one because the other ones I no longer have anyone who I want to charge or get engaged the fastest. And I'm going to add Chris back as a counter unit. I'm gonna switch the accessory over with Balance's accessory for a while because I want the auto counter. The auto counter is like really important to me because there's the U-pad. The U-pad is still being used by so many people and the counter rate decrease is so annoying to have to deal with. What resistance do I have? I have stun resistance and that's it. Actually, I think I should add more resistance to this Chris. Stun is what's the other incapacitating debuffs? I'm not gonna have paralyzing resistance because of the proc accessories. It's just preposterous. I'm not gonna do that. And then it turns out I don't have any topaz to add resistance anymore. Oh well. We'll be trying this out now, and we'll see how it goes. Lupu as speed leader, speed attack build. First person we are fighting has no, he doesn't have fire. Okay, I think we already encountered one fire. Okay, this is good because none of his team is using Guardian Ring. Yep, only one of his team is using Guardian Ring, so we can start doing damage right on turn 2. Turn 1, I mean, that's really good. The one with Guardian Ring is miss, okay. Do 0 because our team has Guardian's Ring. Auto counter does 0 because Guardian's Ring. This is why Guardian's Ring is like so good compared to the Willful Ring. But it is better to use Willful Ring on the healthier people like the old 7 Knights and the Circle. Here comes this. Hopefully it doesn't do enough damage to kill anyone. Hits Malia in the back, which is bad. Does quite a lot of damage to my Circle though. It's not that desired. Please silence Malia at least. Silence Malia. Okay, you silence Malia. I'm happy already. Yes, this is good actually. I did not want him to cast this skill. If he did not charge that Awakening Gauge, he would have cast the skill. And now it's gonna be miss skill. On turn 4, this should do damage to anyone who gets hit. Plus they are on defense decrease, it should just kill at 2 people. Yep, 2 people dies. I knew that 2 people will die. That's just how strong the debuff is. Okay, 1 person is dead. Oh, it was Miss that got hit, so she survived because of the HP transfer. If it was any other person, then Miss or Circle, they would have died from that. And this here comes okay, I'm not gonna say this is the most underwhelming skill, but it is the most underwhelming in terms of damage. 20,000 damage only. You literally would be better off casting the second skill, okay? And okay. Oh, because they are on evasion increase. Oh well. This guy also built reflect immunity. Okay, well, yeah, reflect immunity is quite important, but I would choose not to prioritize reflect immunity personally, even though it's so annoying to have to deal with. Okay, this shouldn't do too much damage, I hope. Nope, not enough damage, not much damage. Chris counters. Okay, good. Oh, and his Malia died, good. Okay, we should be able to win this. Even if you use it now, you're just gonna die to the okay, never mind, he has reflect immunity, but you're gonna die to a counter, yeah. So far this build looking like Because we didn't get to see Lupu do much other than cast that first skill and the 2 counters, but you can see that he had a really like impact on this game. If we did not get the defense decreasing there, I doubt that we would have dealt enough damage. Match number 2 versus Gina, I guess. The bleeding comes right on the start. Oh, this guy got unlucky. He has Surtur. He should be immune. He should be 70% resistant. Oh well. Defense up for Surtur. Okay, this is the most boring way to start a match, as opposed to using Melia's or Lupu's skill, but it is like the best way, I guess. Because I didn't actually see whether this guy has Guardian's Ring or Willful Ring. Okay, this guy has like a mix. Weapon Destruction? This skill never happens on the first 2 turns, dude. What the hell? You're gonna do no damage for the next like how long? Oh, actually, never mind. What am I saying? No damage. Still enough damage with the single target skills. This coming from Miss. Does it hit Surtur? No, I have no idea what happened there, but it doesn't matter because no one died. I guess, yeah, Guardian's Ring, yep. Silence Melia. At least silence Melia. You did not silence Melia. You have no idea how many Berserk Melias have destroyed my entire team with just one Crystal Dragon Mirror. It's so annoying. Like, it's the most overpowered thing that I've seen in this game so far. The Berserker Ring is just insane. I hate it so much. Our Melia uses the skill not... It killed Miss, but like everyone else took so little damage. Who got silence here? Okay. Miss got silence. Okay, that's not so bad. You electrified my Melia on the basic attack? No! That's so annoying. Why do people build proc with this proc accessory? You see because of that? Oh my god! You literally... I have nothing to say about that. Why is that a thing though? These are... I have nothing to say about it. It's like, even if I wanted to change the accessory substats on my counter unit, which is Chris, like, seriously, like, I have the Celestial accessory substat maxed out, painstakingly maxed out, and now I have to change it for a standard accessory substat. Like, what the hell? It was so painful to get to max the auto counter. It was so painful to max it. Anyway, here let's just get back on the match before I go off on a completely different tangent. We killed off everyone. We killed off his Gyarados, Miss, and Lupu. No, but he's gonna kill everyone else off here. Okay, we lost. Everyone's just gonna die. Why didn't you... Okay, we actually did use it, but we didn't do enough damage. I was on 42. His is 44. Okay lah. Not much to say about that there. We're gonna lose this match because his Surtur is not activated the Berserk yet. If not, we would have like a 50-50 chance, I say. This guy also built Reflect Nullification. Okay. I'm so surprised that people are prioritizing Reflect Nullification over Debuff Nullification. Debuff Resistance, I mean. I mean, I guess you can die to Reflect, it's just that I've never died to Reflect yet. Oh yeah, I suppose Reflect Notification is important. Did you see the one match that I uploaded, like, literally just now? Where the Surtur died by Reflect, yeah. Reflect Notification is important, I'm sorry guys. And here we go, we lost. If his Surtur actually died, since when did his Surtur time out? Oh well. If the Melia died, we would have... Well, match number 3. Versus almost... No, he's actually using Colt. That's interesting. Colt has not been used for a long time that much. Like Grand Rank. Starting off with this skill again, like this is one of the most boring skills to use. It's not bad per se, but it's just you just wasted a turn, dude. Okay. Do they have Guardian Ring? Nope, only one of them has Guardian Ring. This is good. Oh, they should survive because Guardian Ring. Yep. What? Oh, 25% bad. What was that just now? Okay. How did he not even get triggered? Is it because we got no crit, no lethal? What? Yeah, it was on defense decrease 50%, wasn't it? 40%, I mean. What? That actually boggles my mind. But this is, what a waste. Like seriously, what a waste of the defense decreasing. You only use it to do 80,000 damage on the awakening skill. And so I'm not sure if any of his team was hiding. I'm pretty sure that the hiding accessory people stopped using because of this, but oh well. This should kill 2 people, right? Yeah, on defense decrease. Oh no. Surtur got hit, so he survived. The Lupu survived with 1 health because this guy obviously has that Dark Knight's Jewel that I unluckily will never get. Oh well. Did it hit Lupu? It hit Lupu, then it. Oh, it did. Okay, that's not so bad, honestly. I suppose it prevents us from getting silenced at least. Is this gonna do a lot of damage? Don't do a lot of damage. Come on. I can't even tell if he used the skill anymore because his Lupu is dead. Oh well. Okay. Both my Berserk characters still have the Berserk ability. Is he stun resistant? Did I give him stun resistance? Yeah, I did give him stun resistance. Good. I should have given my Malia stun resistance instead of freezing resistance, honestly. But, okay. I suppose I've been encountering more Surtur than Gyarados, but I guess it is more important that you have freeze resistance when you encounter Gyarados because he has so much freezing versus only 1 stun from Surtur. My Chris pops Berserk. Hopefully my Surtur doesn't follow suit soon. Okay, his Surtur died. I have no idea how his Surtur was pushed to threshold, but it's good that he died. Okay, I need you to counter. Please counter. Oh, do you see the icons there? This Malia has Berserker Ring. This is we're gonna lose. Just watch. You saw the video, right? You saw the video yesterday. The Berserker Ring is so overpowered. We're just gonna lose. There's no way we're gonna win. Okay, actually never mind. She's blinded. Hopefully you'll survive for longer. I wanted them to use Maria's first skill, you know. I wanted them to blind to make it miss. But the blind did not help out my Chris. He still died. Silence him, please. Okay. But we're never gonna win, dude. How are we supposed to kill the Malia or the Berserker Ring? Is he gonna freeze her? I have freeze resistance. Game, I have freeze resistance. Okay, he didn't freeze. But even though this is not gonna do a lot of damage. But the Malia's gonna revive. The Malia will revive. Yep. Oh, and now it's us who are blind. Oh, please evade. Miss! Yes! Don't use this on the miss. Okay. Yes. But it's not gonna do enough damage. You didn't even proc the lethal. I'm so mad at you. What the hell? Okay, please. Miss. Yes. Time out. Miss time out. No! You need to wait for the blind to time out before you do the effect attack. No! Effect attack, please! Please, effect attack. No! Come on. Yes! Okay, you have little items. What? Did he remove the debuff? No! Stop the video. What the hell? it was probably a luxurious or a berserkering, wasn't it? Yeah. Before we end off, I guess I suppose I should show the rest of my build that I use in this episode. I mean this one episode, this video. My Chris, I think I showed you already just now, but I just show you again. Double critical. I've gone double critical, double counter because he's the counter unit. Um, I've gone this 2 times attack on basic attack, 3 turns notification on all damage, and auto counter 7 turns. Crit rate, lifesteal plus, and P attack and attack buff. Potential skills have used stun resistance, counter rate, critical rate, and my fighter soul I've gone for these. I mean, there's not really much that I have. You can see that my thing is only level 3. I still haven't like maxed it out. My fighter soul is only on grade 3 still, so yeah. So I already showed you my Lupus build. I'll show you my Mists build. I've gone for the crit lethal build. Oh sorry, what? I have double lethal items, but I basically just buff the critical rate and the lethal items to maximize the damage output. I have not been using Mist as a speed leader since Tara was released. That's why I'm not using this speed build on Mist, even though like yeah, a lot of people are using the speed build. The speed build was like made obsolete since Tara was released. Okay. For the accessory, the armors, double HP armors, I'm pretty sure that this is generally the best equipment for Mist. Double HP. I've gone this for the jewel for the accessories to increase her damage output. I honestly don't have a lot of accessories left to use. Honestly, I don't have much of the good accessories. And you know what? All the special accessories I got were like the crappy ones. Like what the hell? Increasing fixed damage? So annoying. It's really difficult to get the celestial accessories, man. The jewels I have used the typical stuff that you would use to increase damage output, except I've swapped out lethal rate for awakening charge increase because I want her to buff the critical rate of my allies as soon as possible. Crit rate, no, not lethal, stun resistance and cooldown resistance as my potential skills. I chose to keep cooldown resistance just because Tara still has a 5% usage rate and I do not want to get screwed over by the cooldown increase. My Surtur, unfortunately he is only level 44 despite the fact that we have spent over 20,000 rubies and we were getting super unlucky. Double crit items because I want him to proc the stun more. I mean, I think it would be better to use double lethal to be honest, because to decrease his cooldowns when he does the basic attack. But it's not like I have any extra lethal items on standby, and I guess the weapon doesn't matter that much for Surtur because it's just there to tank damage and reflect damage. Yeah, I think you can just remove the weapons that will literally do the same thing. The armors, double HP armor of course, so that he will recover some health per turn. I've gone for this for my accessories, recovers the willful ring. I've gone for the casting a shield every 5 turns. Unfortunately I cannot max it out yet because it's so hard to get celestial accessories. Status effect resistance, blocking rate and recovery skill as the jewels. I literally just want the blocking rate and the recovering skill so that he will heal faster and block more damage. The status effect resistance is just there because I have no idea what else to put. I have gone blocking rate, stun resistance, and of course you definitely still should add some form of death resistance to your Surtur. I mean, if you're using Gyarados, you don't need to use this, but you definitely should make sure that our Surtur doesn't die by death debuff, because Chris is still used. Chris is still there. He's been in the meta for a couple of months by now. he's still active and he's still killing teams with death debuff, as you saw in this same video just now. And my Malia, I have my Malia at level 42 because I synthesized the Malia from the event. I have gone for the standard build, crit lethal. I've gone double HP instead of blocking rate though. Like, I remember that not long ago when I first pulled the Malia, the main build on Malia was double blocking rate, and I did not understand why people were using blocking rate at all. Blocking rate is just so bad. The miss in the meta has been in the meta for so long now, couple of months as well. Not as long as Crystal, of course. And she literally decreases your blocking rate. Your effect attacks, each and every single effect attack cannot be blocked. You literally cannot block the effect attack, and you can't even build your blocking rate up to 100% or like much there. It's really difficult to build a blocking rate, and so if you don't, and so it's like really unreliable. I really do not know why people are using blocking rate on Malia, but there we go. Now the new most popular build is HB. It should have always been HB though. Why use blocking rate like at all? I don't understand. Okay, but anyway, before we get sidetracked too much, I've gone for the Willful Ring because obviously you want to go Willful Ring on your 07 Knights because they have so much health. They have just an unreasonably high amount of health. In our 500 defense, I wanted to use this to max out her damage output so that she will get to chain attack more, most likely. And removing debuff, I really wanted to add the removing debuff so that I could like remove the debuff resistance from my potential skills so can increase the damage output, but it's really difficult. I really could not get enough of the accessories to like make it a high level substat, so we just have to wait a little longer before that happens, I guess, because it's really difficult to get them. Okay, I've given the standard stuff to build to increase the damage output as well. And attack, crit rate, lethal, you guys already know. I already showed you my potential skills, so you don't need to see that again. And yep, so this was the second team. Let's look at the first team. So not this one. The only difference in here in the first team is that my Lu Bu was using the build. I already showed you my old Lu Bu's build. I should show you what I was using my Jiaons. Now I was using auto counter on Jiaon's accessory just now, as you saw me swap out the accessories, because he literally we will not counter without the auto counter accessory. So what was the thing? He was my speed leader just now, so obviously he was using the speed attack. There's literally no other build to use on Jiaons anyway. Not that he's any kind of a strong character. He's like, he really needs a rework. Please, Netmarble, he really needs some form of a rework. Look at these. What are these gonna do to compare to skills like these? Skills like these, and because most importantly of all, skills like these. Like really, what were you thinking? What were you thinking when you rebooted the game, that you would go back to being as like convoluted as it was before? But okay, never mind. I'm getting sidetracked again. I was using counter armors. Yep, counter armors. I'm actually not sure why I use counter armors instead of HP armors, because you have auto counter anyway. But yeah, counter armors. I guess you do increase the counter damage, I guess. And yep, auto counter effect attacks 2 times and damage notification. He literally will not survive if you do not use Guardian's Ring. In fact, nobody is going to survive if you do not use the Guardian's Ring unless it's an 07 Knight or Surtur. And yeah, the standard stuff that you probably saw on Dialon since even before the reboot, which is for the limit break, I've gone freezing resistance, counter rate, and stun resistance. I suppose I built counter rate in the hopes that he would still counter even once the auto counter runs out, but obviously, as you saw, he wouldn't. So yeah, that's the end. That's all I have. I think that in the final accounting, Lu Bu is just such a great character, but he's only such a great character because of the current meta and his skill set. Because that's how they balance heroes. Oh well.